Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Because I have the headset on. I have a headset on, so tell me if you can hear me in the chat. Hey Romeo, hey Colis. Let me see. How's your daily tears? Yeah, it was kind of stressful today, to be honest. Well, Colis, I made my, well, put it this way. It's not a smoothie. I put basil, lemon, ice water, so it's in the refrigerator, seeping, or it's supposed to be like 2 hours to get all the flavors. So it's in the refrigerator. Oh, thanks. This is the headset that I use at work at my regular job that they gave me. I know I have another headset somewhere in the garage. I had a headset like this from a similar place I used to work at. So yeah, today was a little bit kind of frustrating at the regular. I can't one five. AT, the shortage of webcam. I don't know because I got this from work. This is what they gave us with the Apple computer. But I've seen these type of headsets. It's like it might be like $20. Let me see what kind this is. Mm, Jabra. The Jabra. I think this you can find something like this for $20, but someone told me you could find something like this. It's the Platonic at Walmart, but so many people working from home, it's kind of hard to find headsets because everybody's working from home and stuff like that. But if you go to Amazon.com, I'm quite sure you can find um, this particular headset online. But it's like $20. It's not very expensive. The ones I find that I think that is expensive is those headsets that gamers use. You know, they said you could find those kind of headsets, but even then, it's not that expensive. Yeah, that's what they gave me. Now, that should be a hint of what company I was talking about because I can't tell y'all, but I gave y'all a hint already. So if you could understand what I'm saying, that's what I do. So trust me, I didn't buy a brand new Apple computer. This was given to me to use for work. So just like when I worked at Amazon last year. Was it last year? Maybe like last year when I worked at Amazon, working from home. Initially, we had to use our own computers. Then they gave us a little Chromebook, which I still got in the cabinet. So, certain companies you work for, they will give you equipment to work from home. So, I know for sure if Amazon is hiring working from home, um, they will give you a Chromebook and you don't have to have a landline phone or um, hardwired because when they give it to you, they'll give you the Chromebook to work from home. So, what $5? How you gonna find a headset for $5 unless you go to Big Lots and get one of those Big Lots headsets, no name, don't really work and cheap. Trust me, you do not want to go cheap on no headsets, especially if you they hiring now. They hiring. Just send me an email. That's what I was going to talk about. My little incomes that I make on the side. Now, the links are in the description box. Remember I tell y'all last night I worked at survey.com and field agent, and then I put it's this other one, but it's kind of like points. Hey Jeremy, it's kind of like points when you go to different stores. It's called Shopkick. So every time you go to use Shopkick, it will give you. Did I sell it? Did I sell what? The Amazon computer, the Chromebook. No, that Chromebook was specified for. Trust me, if I thought that it was going to be able to work as a regular, I surely would have done it because I don't need it. But I'm gonna keep it just in case. Amazon never notified me that they wanted it back, so they didn't take no money out of my check, so that's okay. If Amazon hires again from home in Atlanta, yay! If Amazon decides, yeah, just send me the video. Just send me an email. So if they ever decide to hire again, Amazon's hiring. To be honest, they hiring, but they're just not hiring in Georgia. So they almost finished that center, the distribution center that's about a mile up the road. I've seen it almost finished. They got all the building intact and everything. So I guess maybe in a couple months they'll make a major announcement that they're hiring at that location again. But I heard that that's supposed to be the first location that's supposed to be um, operating in a robotic. So I'll see what happens. But today, I don't know. Let me tell you, today was, I won't say it was a frustrating day being on the phone. It was frustrating because you know how, we are nesting. Nesting is when you actually um, taking calls, you're on the production floor, but you're still like in training. What's frustrating me is like, you know how some people give you that mean, nice, nasty kind of attitude? So this particular person that we're under, that's how he gives me the impression. He's very, you know how people, they're very sarcastic and they make these little sly little remarks, you know, and they would say things like that could be very offensive and you could, and you could catch it. It's like that's how I feel about this particular so-called person. Um, they appear to be very funny, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's like he don't seem to have it all to me. And I said to myself, okay, Teresa, I'm off tomorrow and Thursday. So I come back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we have like it's like 2 weeks of nesting. I think it's 2 weeks. I hope it's 2 weeks. This week is past, so hopefully maybe all of next week. But I'm gonna find out Sunday. I said, how long are we in nesting? So if this is the last week, I'm gonna do as best I can. And then they got some other people in there. You know how like you try to ask your questions and I don't know, but I ain't gonna worry about it. All I know is my mother don't live too far from it though. I heard they had that huge T-Mobile customer service department up there, over there. I think it's in Goose Creek. I really think it's in Goose Creek. I don't think it's in Charleston exactly. I want to say it's Goose Creek because where my mother lives is in a very nice area. And then as you go further up the road, it's like all these companies and big, huge, not huge, but like these companies and corporate offices. Because they're supposed to build the Mercedes, no, the BMW plant is in the upper state of South Carolina in Greenville. But I heard, but in Charleston area, right in the Oscar, not in, exactly in Charleston, they're supposed to build the Mercedes. It's not a plant, but it's supposed to be something else that's supposed to be built there too. There's a lot of businesses that is in South Carolina, and everything ain't in Atlanta, and everything ain't in Charlotte. You know, everybody always think, oh, Charlotte, oh, Atlanta. But to be honest, South Carolina is really the place where you're going to find a lot of companies and a lot of jobs because, despite what some people may think, South Carolina is a true Republican. What is it? A red state? What do they call it? A red state? We'll put it this way: red, blue, whatever is green money. And the fact of the matter is, those politicians for the state of South Carolina, they really get a lot of things done. More so than Atlanta, to be honest. They do more things in that state. And I've seen things improved and the cost of living is not that bad. It's not expensive. It's not like, it's like you could get like a huge amount of land, beautiful. You could move in the house and get one of those jobs and be comfortable. You could live really comfortable. When I think about it, if you wanted to move to the south, you don't be trying to run up to no Niggerville, Atlanta. And I ain't saying that to be mean, but don't be moving up to Atlanta. Atlanta has low wages, is a struggle, and it's outgrown to the point where you can't even really afford to live. A lot of people think you can't with me. It's true. True. Atlanta is sickening. I'm in Florida. It's the same way. What part of Florida you said? Orlando or Miami? That's what I'm saying. People be running to certain places and don't realize, they looking at, oh, it's boring. It's in the country. It's, ooh, I can't live over there. Nope. I'd rather live, if you're going to move somewhere, live in South Carolina. Now, see, let me tell you why people be giving South Carolina the bad rap. Because they thinking it ain't nothing but woods and redneck and all that. They be thinking crazy stuff. People be walking in with no shoes on. Now they do that now. They do be walking in there with no shirt, no shoes on. So they have to have a sign. Please have shirt and shoes on. And they used to have to put a sign because people used to walk out, just come on out with no shirt on and no shoes and be walking in the store like it ain't nothing. Low wages tourism most. Yep. Yeah, Florida, depending on what part of Florida, people from New York, they used to be snowbirds, be moving to Florida because of the weather, you know, because at one point Miami economy was kind of not that great, but if you come from New York and up north or wherever, and you were to sell your house and you get, you have a lot of that, and then you come down and move to Florida, we ain't got no state tax, no state income tax, and I guess maybe in the 80s. Yeah, but remember you ever watched that show? Um, Thank you for being a friend. Did. The Golden Girls, and they and you would think Miami was like um white women, and they lived in Miami. It's like okay, you may see a couple of Hispanic people, and why all these Hispanic people when they show Miami, they always be some feminine, gay, Latina man, with some cut off shorts and be like talking like, um, mommy, it's like they do this stereotype about, they do that stereotype of Latino people, men being feminine, gay, and housekeepers, and or the other show, hey Erica, or the other show, Miami Vice, and they will be in those, and they will have the, those little, how that Miami Vice look. So it was kind of like when they portrayed Miami, Miami Vice and stuff. It was like that's what they showed, knowing darn well it ain't no way close to being. Now that was the '80s. Now I'm showing my age, you know, but that was like I said, the '80s, mid '80s, '90s, early '90s. I don't know. I don't know much about Miami economy, but it couldn't have been that expensive. But somehow or another, it seemed to blow up. Like it blew up, and when it blew up, um, yeah, it depends. I don't know. I've never been to Miami. The closest I've been to Miami was um, going into the airport at the Miami airport and getting on a cruise ship to go on a cruise back in '94 when my mother took me on a cruise when we went on a cruise. So that was the closest I've been to Miami. Other than that, mm-mm. Now I've been to Orlando a couple years ago. Do you know when? Well, how you gonna ask? Hey, Ruthie. Okay, Jeremy. That's Jeremy too. How am I supposed to know? How you gonna ask me? To me, it's never gonna end. To be honest, it's never gonna end. That's what I think. It ain't never gonna end. At this point, that corona has always been around. It's always been here. It's just the fact that it's just another strain. That's all that was. 12-hour ride. Well, I'm not. Like I said, I went to Orlando. It was because I was going with somebody, and they was doing some conference, and I went along for the ride or whatever. But I liked Orlando. I didn't go to any sites or nothing. I went things around it. I didn't go to Disneyland or nothing. This is lemon water. Now I gotta mind my clock time because I have a 30-minute thing to do with next rep. I'm not doing a whole lot of hours today. I'm only doing that 30 minutes for next rep, and that's it. And then after that, and give me a thumbs up too on the and I was making jokes about that too when I went there when they first started talking about the shutdown. I said, "Look, y'all, I got Corona," and I was picking up the beer of Corona. That was too funny. I said, if I ever had me found me one of those Corona signs, I was gonna walk around with that. But that ain't nothing to play with, so I'm not even gonna play like that. That might feel funny, but some people ain't got that sense of humor to do that. So, but I don't know. But that's about it, though. Like I said, I don't know when it's gonna end. All I know, it may be here forever. And I was looking at things online saying how the states were gonna, certain states, and when it was gonna roll, when it was gonna open up the economy. And California had like a 6-step plan of what they was gonna do. Yeah, we can't play around like that. And this weekend will surely tell if people are gonna be. It's gonna tell if people are gonna really be going out and about. But so far, I went to Walmart and I went to get something to eat at McDonald's. I don't know why I had to go to McDonald's, but I don't know. I guess I was too kind of a little bit stressed after work, after I got off from work. And I just, I said, it's got me some McDonald's. Now I'm regretting it because now my stomach is not, ugh. But I'm going to drink this dang lemon water. So I don't know. I was out and about. We just, I don't go too far. It seems just like regular, everyday old people just driving, but nothing strange. So we'll see what happens this weekend when the weekend comes and see how people, I'm not going to be going out and about on the weekend. Not this week. I'm not doing anything this weekend. If I go anywhere, I'll do, hopefully, I'll see what's available in Field Agent. And maybe if I have something real close to do survey.com, I'll just, go up the street and come back, and that's it. I'm not doing anything else. So I'll be working with NextRep. Yeah, that's what they say. We'll see. Just because just because the state says, oh, we could open up for business, that doesn't mean businesses is obligated to be open. They're not obligated to be open. They don't have to be open. They're not, the only place I know that was supposed to be open was that plant up there in Wisconsin or wherever that Smithfield bacon, because I buy me Smithfield bacon, and they had about 20 or 50 corona cases of employees, and a few of them died at that bacon plant up in the Midwest, and they wanted to close it down, but Trump gave an executive order that they can't close and they need to stay open. I'm like, ugh. So how is it, Georgia? I heard they got 635 more cases after it opened. That's probably true. I haven't even tried to keep up with that anymore. Well, for one thing, I will be working with NextRep, so I'll be on the phone for a lot of hours because they have a bonus they're giving away. Let me see. If I do 40 commits, and that's 30-minute blocks of time, they're gonna give an extra $40 Saturday, Sunday, and then if I do more than 30 commits, it's $50. And then if I do 30 or more commits this week, starting today and the rest of the week, they give me extra $30. So I can make an extra $80 on top of the per minute calls that I take. So the weekends is 25 cents a minute. So, and I'll show y'all what I made last week, the first week, and that's changed. It was $200. So when I checked last week, they gave me my bonuses. So I got an extra 260. It was either $260 or $280. So I got I got some extra money added onto that figures that I was telling y'all last night. So, and then I have to work this weekend because my schedule's now, I have Wednesday, Thursday off. So I'll be working Friday, Saturday at my regular job with Concentrics. So I don't have the weekend off. So until we do a shift bid, then after next week, I think this is the last week of nesting, and then we officially be out of nesting, and then we go to our prospective teams, and then you do a shift bid. So my schedule will change in a couple of weeks. But this other job with NextRep, I choose whatever schedule I want because it's infomercials and things like that. So I could do, like, you'd be surprised if I'm gonna see if people actually call. I'm gonna try to do it like 1, 2. I'm gonna try to hang in there for 3 o'clock in the morning, but I think 2 a.m. is gonna be my cutoff point, and I'm gonna see what kind of people call in at that time of night. But they could call in there and act like a fool if they want. Now I don't pay taxes on attendance because I'm an independent contractor with this other company. They take taxes at my regular job at Concentrix. So so I'm going to be increasing my hours at the infomercial job. I'm gonna try to see if I could do 30 hours a week. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try because I already work 40, so I'll be probably what making maybe work what 60, 70 hours, and I'm gonna see how the money comes, how it money looks doing that. So because see the contract is 6 months, so when the 6 months end, they will review it and see if they'll renew the contract from January or from June to December. So I'm really trying to work these few months so I could get my contract renewed and continue on from there because it seems to be very good money so far. It seems pretty good so far. So far so good. And with merchandising, because I've been working from home, I haven't really for a week. Has it been a week? Yeah, a week. I haven't been going out doing my merchandising gigs. So because when I get the specials or offers, they like, oh, we got 100. Like the other day, they had $185. But I said, who's going to Griffin and all over 100 miles to go to all these different stores? And they map them out really good for you. So it's not like you going far. It's like you literally going in a path and they'll follow you. But I couldn't do it because I have to work at my other place. All right, hold on for a second, y'all. Let me look at something. Hold on. Man, this floor needs to be washed tomorrow. God, many things clean too bad. Let me see. 20, 30. 2340. All right, I'm back. Hey, what happened to the chat? You go down to 2 people. Okay, so at 2340, which is 1140, which is an hour from now, I have to be on the phone. But I'm only doing it for 30 minutes because I gave up the commit blocks and someone took them. But hey, David. So, but no one picked up that 1140 time frame. So from 1140 till midnight, I will be on phone. But hopefully, I'll get one call in so I can at least get paid the minutes for being on the phone. So that's the only thing. You only get paid is when you're talking. And whether they purchase something or not, if I'm still talking, I'm getting paid for every minute. Now, of course, there's specials and stuff involved if they upgrade to like magazines or whatever. But those infomercials. You have intentions on just buying that product you see on TV, and then they'll end up telling you about magazines and gift card programs. So it's like I have to pitch it. And of course, people say, no, I only want I don't know, no. Now, sometimes I maybe get a couple people to purchase so I could get them that infomercial. Oh, hey, David, you ain't been around. Maybe I tell you about NextRep. Let me put the thing in the chat. NextRep, NEX. No, that's what it is. NextRep. This is a company that's hiring people to work from home. No, not the Home Shopping Network. Home Shopping Network hires people from home too, as well as the other one. What's the other one? QVC. But NextRep is like Live Ops and some of those other companies. So NextRep, they was also hiring people to work in the chat room for Grubhub at one time. Oh, you've seen them. You might not hear it too much, but those infomercials you see at night, that's what I do. When people order those Emeril Lagasse oven toasters or what else is it? It's a whole bunch of different products. It's a whole bunch of products. I can't even name them. That's what I do. That's the company I work for, and they hire independent contractors. So it's 1099. I'm not an employee. I do that. No, I just answered it. It's a 1099. 1099. It's just like Live Ops and what's the other one? Y'all know the other one. Hey Avon. It's like the other company. It's like Live Ops and then it's the other one. What? You ordered that 360? See, you could have been talking to me for all I know. Y'all could be ordering for me. Yeah, so I'll be doing that tonight, but I'm only doing it for 30 minutes and that's it. Then I'll be doing it tomorrow and Thursday and the rest of the week because I'm off from the other job for 2 days. So that's my day off because this is this ain't the last week of nesting. This is the first week of nesting. And so far it's gone. It's not driving me crazy. It's just, it's starting to get on. It's getting on my nerves. Not the job itself. It's just, just dealing with people with different personalities, especially when they're there to help you, but then at the same time, It seems like some people seem to get like a little kind of attitude about stuff. So how do I get around them requiring 1 year of customer service experience? Yeah, you can work whenever with NextRep. You can work whenever. Matter of fact, I be getting these alerts during the daytime, but I'm at work and they be like, we need people on the phone and we're busy and they offering bonuses. I said, dang it, I can't even get on the phone because I'm at my other job doing there. Yeah, thanks, Erica. I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna hang in there. It's just I know it takes time, and that's what they've been trying to tell us. It says stop getting so whatever, and y'all just this is a process. You know, have fun. But when you be having issues and things like that, and you trying to tell people things, they want to say, oh, calm down, it ain't that serious. But then at the same time, the minute they release you into the production floor, then that's when the true thing come out. Oh, you can't be on the phone. You gotta be, then they want to be real strict about stuff. Now I don't have no problems with attendance. I don't have no problems coming back from lunch on time or nothing of the sort. But after that, you know how things go. You really get out there, and that's when they really okay. We need to make sure we doing this. Don't you know? But I don't know. I think they genuinely concentrics. They generally care about the employees. Matter of fact, the way they was making it sound, it was like we really need y'all. So they really need people. So I'm gonna wait and see. But I guess they said they had a referral program, but I'm gonna wait because they seem to tell you things in bits and pieces. So I know they hiring again. So I'll let y'all know about that if y'all interested in working from home, and then I could speak to people one on one. I don't want to say nothing on here. So if you want to know about anything, particularly the work at home position and what's involved, I could talk to you. Just email me and I could, you know, communicate y'all with that one on one. No, you don't have to. If you have 1 year experience customer service, born to free, born to feel, that's fine. You don't have to have years. It's so many people from different walks of life. Um, no, not yet. I have no, they didn't give me a referral link yet. But send me a message, David, on my email, and then I will um ask them further how do you refer people who's interested in working. I know they're hiring now. As for NextRep, they hiring. They're looking for people too. So I sent a link or a message. I said, how do you join the contractor to contractor marketplace? I want to know what that was about. So I think they have something. So I'm gonna wait for their response. So if you send me an email, I'll send you some information in terms of how to apply, and then I'll go and ask um, the recruiter with NextRep and also Concentrix. How do people go to apply and things like that? But I'm quite sure, how they never tell you things in the beginning. They kind of wait till you get in there, and they give you a little bit of piece of information as your training ends. Then they tell you everything. Okay, after you finish training, they say, okay, these people they're gonna stay. Then they'll tell you after the fact. So don't worry, I'm gonna look out for y'all. I will look out for y'all. But I also got. Let me see if I can share my screen. Let me share my screen real quick because I had inquired about another company, Mass Markets. They were looking for people. They responded back to me in an email. So let me show you something real quick. I wish I had two monitors on this dang thing. Okay, y'all see this? This company here, see, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, Savannah, Georgia. Y'all see that? Okay, now I did it. I did it all wrong. Okay, this company here. Uh-oh. Oh, you got. Let me see. I'll put it in there. Gmail.com. Okay, see this company? This company here, I saw this on Indeed a couple of days ago, and I applied. Not because I was going to leave and just start job hopping all over the place. Yeah, they in California. They didn't have no state. They didn't have no state restrictions. So this company, they were looking for people to work from home, and they had call centers. Let me see if I can move up. God dang it! What happened? Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, y'all see that? I don't know if I could blow this thing up. Can y'all see that? Is it too small? I don't know how to blow it up. Let me see. Wait a minute. Here we go. I'm blowing it up. Well, anyway, so this company, these red, I think that's where they have federal service, sales development. The blue is call center services. So they have a call center in Jacksonville, Savannah, but they hiring people to work from home all over the place, all over the United States. And I don't know what clients they have, but based on my estimate, it's just like Concentrix and all these other companies. That's basically what this company is. So I don't know how they are call center outsourcing. So it's basically the same company that I work with. It's the same type of company, and they're looking for people now. My speculation when they said federal services, I think they're looking for people to service those federal government those federal government positions, because the federal government and a lot of state agencies, they're not hiring people directly. They're outsourcing a lot of their call centers to these type of companies. And Mass Mutual is, well, massmarkets.com is one of them. And I got the email. It says, oh, I had filled out my resume and submitted to them. And they said to call them and speak to a talent requisition tomorrow, or call them tomorrow. So I'm gonna call them tomorrow. I'm curious. And they too said you can work anytime, part time, full time, and make your own hours. So, and they had a whole bunch of benefits and stuff. Let me see. Yeah. So if you read here, it says it's a leading business process outsourcing provider of inbound and outbound call center services. And they say they're one of the fastest growing companies. They provide inbound customer service, outbound telesales, chat, back office, cloud contact, programming, blah, blah, blah. Business to business to consumer, digital customer experience solutions. Yep. So they have to be a huge company because they said they was part of MCI. And I was like, MCI? I thought MCI went out of business. But obviously, they must have changed their business structure. And to be honest, I'm gonna stop sharing now. Did y'all get that? Did y'all get the information? Okay. Did y'all get the information from that site I showed y'all? Yeah. So go ahead, apply. I just applied for that company last week. So obviously they take calls for a whole bunch of different organizations and companies. I don't know which one because they never tell you what it is. So, but they said they offered benefits and retirement plan. Yep, they in Orlando. So David, you go there and see and apply. They didn't look like one of those. They're not from no India either. That's for sure. Now, I ain't saying got against India, but they don't. They don't look like they came from India. So, but I think they take calls for the federal as well as state, and ain't no telling who. So it's a lot of those type of companies hiring, a lot, but some of them are trash. Like the ones I worked at, Wipro and CGS. Um, I want to say Live Ops too is full of crap, but Live Ops, they try to think they're a big, huge international company, and they probably is to a certain extent, but no, there's a whole lot of other companies better. I could tell you that. Whole lot better. So I'm hanging there with Concentrix with this particular account, and they have because it's permanent, and they had it for years. And considering the company that I'm dealing with and work with, they said they offer great benefits for their products. So, and you can get prizes if you have certain type of stats. They give you like an Apple Watch or Apple TV. They said people was getting Apple Watch, TV, gift cards, um, whole bunch of things. So that's a good thing. They give you good incentives. Now I mentioned that on purpose. So y'all just have to read between the lines. Oh no, I'm talking about the previous ones in the past. That CGS, the one I was working with, Sprint customer service. They tell you one thing and then it'll be something else. And T-Tech saying, "Oh, we need, we need to hire 500 people as a call center." It was literally like a rat race. Everybody living top on each other. Boom, boom. No, no real benefits and stuff. And then oh, once that contract ends, that was when I was working with CBS. Oh, when that contract ends, we'll sign up another contract. We'll migrate you over. Lied, had me leave Wipro. That rat, even though Wipro was ratchet as hell, at least they paid um $1 more, and I had benefits. But I ran over there thinking it was going to be something better. And I'm saying I regret leaving Wipro, but I was getting benefits, sitting there all day from 6 to 2:30 just to do nothing. And I went on to that T-Tech thinking it was something better. Now, if I wanted to go back to Wipro, they don't hire nobody. Once you leave, even if you left on good terms, they ain't taking you back. So it's an Indian company, so I guess they have that. Their mindset is if you leave us, you don't come back. That kind of attitude. Even though people who was working there were mostly black, a couple of white folks that got fired, and Wipro, the ratchet company with those people fighting and all that carrying on they were doing that one. They hiring too. If you in Atlanta and you need a job, regardless of your experience, They're hiring now. They can't keep nobody. And they had the contract with Best Buy for technical support. You know when you could buy something from Best Buy and you need to call technical support for Best Buy? That's who they were doing calls for. And I wasn't even on the phone with customers. I was doing United Healthcare, like medical billing type of thing, that half-ass training, and didn't even train to me and the few people who came along. Didn't even train us in anything else. We sat there literally all day playing games and twiddling your thumbs, ain't do no kind of work. That's why I thought it was a scam. I said, this gotta be a scam, huh? What company pays people to come to work and sit around and do nothing all day? You know? And then you had to fight for work because if you did so many data processing, you got paid extra money. And that's why I couldn't take that no more. But if I had came in there when I first left the IRS in 2016, when they was hiring they had a brand new office. They moved to America in Atlanta, and they had to hire 1,000 something people. They said, "Oh, you could apply." I said, "I'm not working taking no job for no $12. No, no, it was like 14. I said, I ain't taking no job for no $14 an hour or something crazy. No, it was 12. Was it 12? Yeah, it was 12. I think it was 12. Yeah, it was 12. Oh, they probably hired managers and team leads. You just get your foot in the door. And I took the test and everything, and I didn't even go. Then after 2 years later, I went to apply because I was like getting tired doing Uber Eats and Grubhub, and I said I'm tired of driving my car to the ground. I said let me check this company out that y'all told me about 2 years ago. So you know what happened with that. But basically, that's the only type of companies of that type. In terms of working in a call center or working from home, whether you be an independent contractor or an employee, pretty much that's what these companies are. So a lot of jobs they're bringing back to the United States. They're allowing people to work from home. They're not outsourcing these jobs to these foreign countries like they used to. So now they just hire people just to work from home. They pay them like 12, 13, $14 an hour, you know, and you either be an independent contractor and you got to use your own equipment, your own resources. Because even though I'm an employee, with one company working from home, it's still an expense for me because I'm using electricity, I'm using the space in my home, telephone, internet. They not reimburse me. They're not giving me an allowance for internet. So since I'm using that, I'm going to that's going to be a write off. So next year, because since I'm an employee and I'll be between both these jobs and the other gigs that I'm doing, I'll be able to probably get a good little tax refund next year too. Because when I got my first check for a full 2 weeks last week at 13 an hour, it was like 987. I was like, what? I said, out of 1,200, let me see, out of 2,400 hours, no, not 24, $1,400. My check is only 900 and something, but then I took $25 extra withholdings when I did that. And I said, wait a minute. Yeah, out of 1,014 minus all the taxes and stuff, it was 980 something. So I took that $25. I said, that extra $25, I'm gonna put that back. So that goes So my check is going to be a little bit over $1,000 per pay period minus the taxes. But once my insurance kicks in next month, then I'll probably make eight. I'll probably make 850, 900 with taxes and insurance. So I guess that's not bad. But let me tell you, that initial rate of pay increases because the requirements is that even though I'm only a tier 1 advisor, in a few months we get another pay increase because we have to learn the other parts of the position in a few months, and then you go up to tier 2 and then you get paid more money. But if you email me about how to apply, I will disclose that to you in the email so I could talk more candid about it. But you've seen it advertised on a lot of different places. Apple Care, not Apple Care. What's the company? Apple One is one. Kelly Connect. They hiring for this big, huge company. So it's not just this company. It's not just one company, but it's several companies that supports this particular company. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, I did put in the link in the description box some other things I was doing. So, field agent, the other day, I had done 3 different assignments. I was going to where did I go? Walmart. I went somewhere to do an audit to check on some cosmetics or something like that. No, CVS. So I just approved those 3 assignments that I did, and now I'm at $208.90 with field agent. See, 208.90. Now I'm not depositing that money yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try to build that up and accumulate that to some bit of money before I cash it out. Now, that's what I've done since when I first started doing these. Dang, where's the other ones? It was March. No, that didn't make no $200 in no March. This was a couple of months. That's what I did with field agent in a couple of months. And some of them was like $8, $9. The biggest one was going to Costco, and I literally had to go to Costco and go down to all these different products. That one had paid $60 one time, and I think I almost got $100. No, it was 80 something dollars that one day when I went to Costco, and I had to go and check all these different products. And I was like, God dang! I said I didn't like doing that. I didn't realize how much walking I was doing, and it wasn't a hard assignment. It was like, oh, a lot of things they didn't even have. But of course, you take an alternate picture. So that one paid the most in all the field agent. Field agent, they pay 8, 9, 10, maybe more, depending. But you got to really keep on top of making sure you check. And some of it was so easy. So it was 3 things I did. Pest control. I went to CVS up the street from the house. I went to Kroger on Scenic Highway, and then I went to CVS on East Main Street, which is in Snellville. All of those places were, field agent. It was field agent, and then the other one is merchandiser. Remember, David, I gave you that link before? The one with the green M. This one. Let me see. This one. Uh-oh. That one. You see it? Oh, I made $175.50. Somebody, I got more money. When I looked a few minutes ago, it wasn't that much. Yay, I got a referral. Okay, some y'all need to start doing these. I gave people the link since last year, and some of y'all ain't did none. One person, they was doing it for a little bit and then they stopped, and all of a sudden I didn't see it no more. So now they have a lot of projects, let me tell you. They have a whole, like this one, $15 just to go to pipe seeding and just putting up seeds and checking the inventory. But they pipe made me so mad because when I went there, they were closed to the public and I showed them the app and they didn't let me do it, but I still got paid the $15 an hour because I drove out there, took the pictures showing them they were closed, so they had to pay me for that. And I had 3 of those stores about a month ago. But they always have assignments. $9 to get these, to go to Target, and you go to the snacks area, and all you doing is putting up, taking pictures of the snacks, making sure it's a lot. It's different areas. This is just for Atlanta, but they have a lot of assignments. Oh, merchandiser, merch. I thought I sent you the link one time, David. Oops, I thought I was typing in the box. Merch and if you go into the description, I think I put a description box with a referral link in the referral. Now let me tell you how you work that one. You can actually group up a bunch of stores in your area and it'll tell you the distance and stuff. And you're gonna make some good money on it on a good weekend. I have another one too. It's called Observer, but I haven't checked my tablet lately for that one. But this one, that one with the green M, you see that little green M? Oh, wait a minute, I'm not putting this thing. That one, you can make about at minimum $500-$600 a month. You could make some good money with that one, especially when they start. See, the more you do it, the more they give you specials, and they will notify you, and they say, "Oh, you're available to do this one," and they'll give you like a whole bunch of stores to do. Now, some of them they may ask you to print out of paper the form. Okay, go ahead and check it out. But let me see. I'll give you the referral. I'll put my referral code in it. But I think when I had put in the description box today, I thought I had put my link. Now that's my referral code. But if you go on, it's merchandiser. It should be in the App Store, and then it'll tell you. Well, when you go on there, hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, that's the one for field agent. And then the other link is And then that's the other one. And that other one, the second link is for survey.com. And then it has my link and the referral code in that one. So I appreciate if y'all sign up under those two links. Just click on those two links and I would appreciate it. And, sometimes I try not, I don't want to share whatever opportunities I do to make extra money because some people, they hoard it. They don't like to tell people about it because, just like anything, you could also create competition. Because one time I was like, how come I didn't get my normal Kroger supermarket? And lo and behold, if I didn't go to Kroger, I saw this one lady doing it. I said, hey, you're the one who got my assignment. And she was putting up the merchandising. When you go to buy those cellular phones, equipment, and it'll be selling at the supermarket, and you see those merchandise, that's what you do. That's one of the things you could do. They pay sometimes like $12.50 an hour, $13 an hour, and you go there, you tell them who you are, you get the box, and then you just go around the store and you just put up these little merchandising and straighten it up, put some wine bags and stuff. It's real easy. And you can get $12.50 an hour. So sometimes it could take you an hour. Sometimes it may take you an hour. Whatever long it takes you to do it, they'll pay you per hour for that. Don't always wait for those jobs to come through. Don't dismiss the $7.50 or whatever, because that's literally 10 minutes. You take a couple pictures, you answer a couple questions about the pricing, and that's it. And you could group all those up. Like you go to, like, say, one time on the weekends, that's what I would do before my schedule changed and before I took this job with NextRep. Saturdays, I would go to the different places and I make anywhere from $60, 65, maybe close to 70 between field agent and survey, because I look at both apps and I map it out. I said, oh, these are in the same area. I'm going to take. Now, field agent may not give you as many assignments when you come up. It may be available because they only have so many people that'll do it. So when it says not available, someone took it, you got to grab it and see if it's available. Boom. And then they'll tell you you got 2 hours to complete it or 8 hours or whatever. They'll tell you how long you have to do them. And that's how I do it. I would do 2, 3, and I did Observer. That's another one. I haven't checked that lately. It probably got a whole bunch of things on there. Observer, let me put that in the title. Observer. I have a referral link for that one, but that's another one that I was doing, but I haven't checked them lately. And I did Observer, Survey, and Field Agent. And I would do all three of them. I see what's available on the weekends, and I literally would do one. I said, oh, I got 2 to do with Observer, couple of surveys, and Field Agent. And when I added all that up, it would be almost like $50 just for a couple of hours. And especially if it's close. If you're in a big market or a market that has a lot of, I went to one store at Target, they had the same type of assignment or they had different things. One of them wanted me to check chips. The other one wanted me to check beverages. The other one wanted me to check another item. And it was at one store at Target. I was like, ain't this a bitch? I said I could go around and get paid for 3 different apps at $7, $8 and walk out there making 20, one is $7, another one is $8, another one be 10 or something like that. Yeah, of course. You email me, I will send you all of them, David. And I literally would make, $25. You can't even make $25 in one food delivery app. You could make $20 and you got to do how many food deliveries to get that? 5. Uber Eats, you may make $20 and you may, but you driving how many miles to do food? Nope. You could literally be doing all of that. Now, I'm not saying doing food deliveries is not bad, but how often are you going to really get $20 with Grubhub or Uber Eats? You may get that if you were back in the day. I may have got that back in the day doing Grubhub, but I was in what? Those real exclusive, you know, $1 million mansion homes, and people wanted to order nice food from nice restaurants, not no nasty ass fast food places. You were picking up restaurants at private dining halls like Thai restaurants, and the food be like $60, and people wanted to, that's when you was getting $12 and $15 for food delivery when you was going to Alpharetta and Johns Creek and all those exclusive areas. Oh, thank you, David. Let me know. After this little pandemic, I'll be glad to welcome you. Just let me know. But we got so, oh yeah. That nasty restaurant? I haven't, whew, those people were so rude. And they got the nerve to say I was rude. Really? I'm standing there waiting for the food, waiting for the food, waiting for the food. And then you're just going to get on there. Shoo. They closed down. Not permanently, because I haven't drove by there. Because, like I said, with these restaurants closing, I can't even tell if they, what happened with them. They were not that good, nasty ass place. That and that wings place. So that's we here. Second later. I went to Zaxby's yesterday, last night, and ordered something from Zaxby's because I had a taste for some wings. And Zaxby's actually tastes pretty good. I didn't really, I always knew they were pretty good, but I always used to get the wings and things. And the chicken tenders, I don't too much care for some reason, but the regular chicken wings, bone in with buffalo, I could have had other flavors too, but they're pretty good. Wings, um, what was that thing? That little wings place up the street from the house. Not wing place. What was that nasty place? They changed managements again. Last time I checked, they almost closed down again. I said, I don't know why they keep changing management. People want to keep buying that nasty ass place next to the gas station. Oh, you know what it was. Oh, wings to no, not wings to go. Blitz wings. That's it. Blitz wings. The only reason why I didn't know that it was I can't remember the name because I think when I drove there one time past it, I think they sign didn't even say Blitz Wings anymore. It just said wings. I'm like, how that's ghetto. A place is ghetto when you only put wings. You ain't got no real name. You put wings. Wings and shrimp. I'm like, fish and wings or whatever. I'm like, y'all know I'm bougie. Trust me. Trust and believe. Wings and I have a restaurant with the name of the food, wings. You need to put just wings, or then they got one place that says world famous in big ass letters. It's somewhere in Tucker. I think there's two places. World famous wings. I think I ate there one time. No, I overheard. I had spoke with the old man. Hey Vicky, as you coming here when I'm about to go get off live stream, I gotta get on um the other application. But I'm come back when I finish. I just gotta do I just gotta do my I think it's 30 minutes. I'm gonna get on there and we come on here too. Cause I don't think I probably get one call out of all of that. I just need to do my one block and then I'll be back. No, I'm gonna keep it live and then I'm gonna take the other call. So it's at 11:40. So 15 more minutes. I gotta switch over, and then I'm gonna see who's gonna be what they're gonna order. Are they gonna order iron? Are they gonna order emerald? Are they gonna order the other one? And some people bought. I get them on the phone for 20, 25 minutes. Then they'll give me the credit card information, everything, just to say, no, I don't want it. I cancel it. They ask a 10 billion questions. And here they come, but you know what? I don't care. I still get paid for it. But that's still part of my numbers in terms of how much sales that I could generate. But I hate when they do that. They call in, hang on the phone, and then I don't want to get it. Then they give you the credit card information and everything. And what you calling for? I tell you, if you don't want it, you can bring it back 60 days later. Now I don't want to go through all the hassle. I just go on Amazon and let me see what's on Amazon. I say, it's not the same price on Amazon and it's used. And you don't get the same thing that you see on the TV commercial. And I said, they don't even sell that on it. And then you tell people. But I don't care. Shoot. I know I do pretty good in the number of sales. At least I think I am. But people, boy, ooh, it gets to that wee hour. I get tired. I'll be like, oh, I want to go to bed. So I didn't put myself. I may just cancel it, but I don't want to mess up. I mean, my stats is not at the percentage it needs to be. So I have to get on there at 11:40, and I will be getting off. Yeah, it is. Like if you commit to certain blocks and somebody else don't pick it up and you don't do it, that's part of your acceptance rate. So then they want you to do so many, depending on the product itself. They wait, but I haven't got any. Stats or anything yet. But the way I look at it, they probably need so many people that they probably can't even afford to get rid of people. Not, I mean, unless you do something very egregious like steal or something, But I don't think when you go and I look at the reviews, you see some people on YouTube, they would talk about it. They cancel my contract, but they didn't tell you what they did to have it contract. I know as long as you just say I'm going to do, commit to the certain time, work it, work the system. That's it. You're not doing no hard selling. The way I do it is I kind of bring it up in I kind of bring it up in conversation in such a way. I said, well, you don't have to do it. Okay, I understand, blah, blah. And you just do the rebuttal and da, da, and then they say, no, I say, you're under no obligation and just move on. And that's it. So, cause you get paid for every minute that you're talking. So if I get one of these old people on the phone or whomever, and I be talking for them for 20, 30 minutes, I'm getting paid 20, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So the more I be talking, the more I'm getting paid. But yeah, you do have to get the calls in, and the more calls you come in, so that does affect your how much calls that you come getting in too. So if you're not doing as great, you may not get as many calls. But if you doing whatever, then you'll get the calls. But I'm still figuring it out though, because I'm trying to figure out. I know when I'm at work at my other job, I be getting these messages. We need people on the phone. We busy. We need people on the phone. I'm like, who's calling in at 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I said, who's calling in at that time? I understand maybe at night I could see people calling in, midnight. Is there commission too? Somewhat. They give you, if you like, for instance, if I was to get someone to pay for something in a single purchase, I was supposed to get an extra $2 and something cent per whatever it is. I can't remember. It's so many different products. I do get paid extra for doing certain things. So I know I got something. I just can't figure it out because I haven't did my first invoice yet. But once I did my first invoice, then I could see exactly what I'm getting paid. But they are paying extra for committing to blocks. Like for instance, if I do 30 or more blocks starting today till Friday, I get an extra $30. Saturday and Sunday, if I do 30 blocks or more, that's $50. Now, what I mean by blocks, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna have to get on the phone for 10 minutes. In 10 more minutes, I'm only gonna do it for 30 minutes, then I'm gonna come back. Or better yet, I'll just keep this live stream up. And if anybody's still here. But let me show y'all real quick what I'm talking about. Okay. Y'all see these right here? Okay. Like for instance, this was Tuesday. This is Tuesday. Let me answer that question real quick. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. You see these little things right here? These are the hours. So this is midnight. This is 1 o'clock in the morning at 1:10, 1:40, 2:10, 2:40. So each of these little squares are commits. So right now, this is Tuesday. So at 23:40, which is 8 more minutes, I will be logging on and I'm gonna work for 30 minutes. So everything in this blue, that's my hours that I chose to work. All these green, that's hours you could pick up and work anytime, 24 hours a day. Oops. And welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. So these are commit blocks. So if I had all these blocks and I had, well, these are grayed out. All these green, that's available. So that means if I wanted to work at midnight till 5 a.m., I could put all this and claim all these right here. And then I'll be sitting on the phone until I get a call. So until I get a phone call and I'm talking to someone, even if they playing on the phone, I'll get paid 20 cents a minute for each time I'm talking on the phone. So, but that's how that works. You're going to work after 65? Probably not. Whatever the age is, they say you can claim retirement and my social security and my pension, then that's when I'm gonna stop. I just tried cherry coke mixed with pineapple juice. It was so good. Cherry coke mixed with pineapple juice. How that tastes? That seemed like that's gonna bring up your sugar. David, you know better than that. I shouldn't talk myself, but still, cherry coke. You know how cherry coke tastes? That thing is so dang. I don't. I tried cherry Coke one time. It was just so strong. I'm like, ugh, I couldn't take it. Well, I got basil leaves, lemon, water, diffusing in the refrigerator, and they said it's supposed to taste real good. So it's supposed to infuse in a couple of hours. So I'm gonna drink that. Hopefully, it's what sounds yummy, Avon? Cherry Coke mixed with pineapple juice. That I know you ain't saying that tastes good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to go the next. hmm See, if I even drink cherry Coke, I probably would. I could see myself trying it, but I don't like cherry. I like cherries, but I don't like cherry Coke. I don't like. It probably reminds me of syrup. It's just too strong. See, I don't like dark sodas. I mean, I like Sprite and Pepsi, probably orange soda, great. But Coca Cola, I could drink Coca Cola if I'm really thirsty, but that wouldn't be my first soda of choice, to be honest. I don't think that would be my first soda of choice. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. In a couple of minutes, I'm just gonna put myself in mute, and then I'm gonna go onto the other tab, and I'm gonna still keep the live stream running, and then take a little break. Well, it's not really a break. You haven't had soda in years. I had stopped drinking soda when I was on my fitness journey, and I literally did not drink no soda. And that goes for tea too. I literally did not drink soda for sure and tea. All I was drinking was probably juice and water. I ain't had no gut either. When I stopped drinking soda and stuff, my stomach was starting to get nice and I ain't had no spare tire. I mean, I still had a little bit, but it wasn't as bad. But I know most of this is soda and all that sugar. So, and I need to do me a strong detox so I can weed my way from drinking sodas and drinking tea. Maybe I can make my own soda. It ain't really soda, but they say you can make your own ginger soda. We want to work with you. But y'all can't see the screen though, because once I click over, you probably could hear me, but it was sweet but good. Nope. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna click over and then I'm gonna see if y'all can hear me. But I'm not gonna, like I said, it may be just extremely slow. I don't know how it is. What's the day? Tuesday night? Hmm. I only eat meat. What? What about vegetables? You have to eat vegetables. My little garden thing is it ain't coming along yet, but my little patch of garden that I got on the side, I put like some ground gardening dirt on the side, and I had put some radish seeds and some pole peas. I start to see the little peas start to pop up a little bit. So tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm gonna do a second. I'm gonna put something on the side. It ain't gonna be no big um raised beds. I ain't gonna be that fancy, but I'm gonna try and start doing not collards, kale and spinach and what's the other seeds I got? I think I had water. I don't know if I have any more watermelon seeds, I'm gonna see if I do. I hope I do. What? Oh Lord. You ain't getting no macronutrients. I know I don't eat enough vegetables, but dog, I eat some kind of vegetable. You don't know what you're missing, Avon. You just don't know. Oh, 11:40. All right, let me switch over. I'll be back, y'all. I'm gonna keep the chat open, so I'll be back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So I'm logged on. So when I hear this thing in my ear, it's gonna be doot 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 doot. Then I know I got a call, and then I gotta read the script and sell whatever it is. Some kind of polish for your car, emerald power set, or exercise equipment, or something to warm up your plates. What else is there? There's a whole bunch of stuff, but we'll see. Avon, you on a carnivore diet? I can't see how you gonna eat meat. It gotta be something else. You must eat you don't eat potato or sweet potato or something, some kind of starch or something. I don't know about that one. See, y'all talking the stuff I ain't even in the conversation no more. Uh-oh. Ugh. Hold on. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Why does this thing keep taking me offline? Welcome back. All right, I'm back. Only animal product is meat, seafood, eggs, and dairy. Meat. I can't see how you just eat. Well, I don't know. See, I think if I technically stop drinking soda and sugary stuff like tea and homemade lemonade, I guess in a way I probably only eat these two. But I don't eat seafood like that though, unless it's salmon, like I make out of a can, like salmon patties or something. But I don't really eat seafood or any type of fish. All right, y'all keep talking. I'll be back. Come on, why is phone panel? Oh, here it is. Hi, thanks for calling Pillow Pad. My name is Teresa, and I'll help you with your order. For quality purposes, this call may be recorded. May I have your first name, please? How are you doing? With, with Elizabeth? Thank you. And hi, Elizabeth. As you saw on TV, the Pillow Pad is an ultra comfortable plush stand that makes any device hands free whenever you are. The Pillow Pad is engineered to give you three perfect viewing angles, whether you're laying down, sitting up, or even standing. And you can simply rotate the pillow pad for the perfect angle. Now, with our exclusive offer, you could get one pillow pad of your choice for just $19.99 plus $6.99 shipping and handling. And if you wish to upgrade to the pillow pad with the built-in pocket free, plus you could order today and double your order and just pay a separate handling fee of $6.99. And I'm so confident that you love it. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Okay, which color would you like? We have burgundy and gray. Which color? Well, unfortunately, I do apologize, but the blue is out of stock at the moment. We have burgundy and gray. Most people think it's red, but it's really burgundy. Burgundy? Okay. Oh, you want? Okay. Okay, so both of the double and the other BOGO offer would be burgundy. Okay. And which credit card would you like to use? Yes. Yes, that's correct. Um, the delivery time, let me check. Let me check. Now we have, well, I'm in Georgia, but it's not coming out of Georgia, but I'm in Georgia. Now, if you want to get a 3 to 5 business day, um, the standard delivery time is $6.99. So if you want it quicker, we could. Uh, okay, we'll do that at the end when I. Yes, we'll do that at the end. Okay, may I have the Visa card number? Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Ooh, I know y'all didn't hear it. Did y'all hear any part of that conversation until before I muted it? Look at that. Y'all just having a whole bunch of conversations. Oh, I forget. I eat ice cream too. Shame. Shame. All right. I sold me an upgrade. And that one call that I got, you know how you supposed to sell those magazines? That was the first time in all these calls that I was able to actually sell those magazine subscriptions. So I'll be getting an extra, I don't know what that is. I think six. I'm supposed to get an extra something. I can't remember what they told me. But can y'all still there? What do you mean? What do you mean I have a seizure? I don't understand what that means, Jeremy. Remember I tell you, what y'all heard? What y'all talking about? Y'all gotta tell me what y'all talking about. I don't know what that means. Hold on a second, I'll be back. In a minute. Tuesday. It's to Wednesday. Oh no. I had muted it because the customer was giving me their credit card information and I don't want no one to hear it. Because if I do the live stream, I don't want, she's giving out her credit card information. So I muted the phone. Matter of fact, I probably would delete this video because if it was, see, when someone's giving information and y'all on the other line and someone plays it back, they would hear credit card information. That's why I muted it. But I will be deleting this video. Unfortunately, that's why I had to mute y'all. Because you can't hear the conversation. So anyway, so I took one call. I was only supposed to be there for 30 minutes. It lasted until 45 minutes over. So I'll get paid for the 30 minutes or 40 minutes of talking. So that's about what, $8 plus. Oh yeah. So, but yeah, so I sold the magazine. That was the first time. I mean, I've sold other upgrades like the other program, but that's the first time that I had actually sold someone into magazines. And she was from California too. She said I sounded like her niece, and she really enjoyed my conversation. She said, "You're really good." I said, "Thank you." See, I'm a really good salesperson, because see, to me, it don't bother me if people say no. I said, "Okay, I understand. It's the way you do it." But I'm gonna see how much money I'll make with all these bonuses this week. So this week is going to be the full week for me to see how much I could really make in this 1 week's time. And actually, I probably could take more calls while I'm sitting here, but 12:35, that means I'll probably get a lot of calls from the West Coast. So I just have to find me a good niche in terms of when is a good time to do this. I think it's probably going to be late evenings and maybe earlier in the day when those infomercials come on. But let me say, the person she bought those pillows. You know when you put your laptop and iPad and your phone and a pillow? I need to get one of those for real. Because I'd be in bed trying to look at YouTube and the iPad be flat on the bed and it'd be so hard to prop it up. So I'm gonna get me one of those. Man, in fact, I'm gonna have to find that 800 number myself and make a call and get one. I'm gonna get me one too. See, I was debating what I wanted to get: the pillow pad or the Emerald Lagasse cookware. No, I don't need another appliance on my counter. I barely use the juicer and the Vitamix. You know what? I better not get no Vitamix. Not Vitamix. I better not get no Emerald Lagasse 300 and something dollar thing. I could do without with that for now. And this is a real good. No, I'm not gonna get it. No, not gonna get it. I already got me a dang juicer and I already got me a Vitamix, so I don't need to add another item on my counter under the cabinet. I need to do a garage sale, get rid of all those old what did I bought? The other blender. I got so much stuff I could probably have a garage sale for real. Put that table in the front and have a garage sale once this little coronavirus thing ends and start selling junk that I got. It ain't junk, it's really good things too. I got me like years ago, I bought me a HD video camera and used that thing for probably a few weeks. And I was taping when I was playing flag football. And it's a really good camera, but it was at Circuit City when they went out of business. And I grabbed it because I didn't want somebody else to have it. Man, that thing's sitting on the counter. It didn't have the accessories or anything. So I said, I bought this thing for no reason. And it'll make a good camera to do videos and stuff. It's like the handheld one. You know how everybody now uses a phone? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I could sell that. And then I have light fixtures that I bought. I said, oh, let me buy these light fixtures. I could upgrade my house and I can get these light fixtures. Still in the box, in the garage. One is under the counter. I was like, why the hell I got all this stuff? Just gather all that stuff one day. I don't have to do no garage sale. I could probably do eBay. I got enough stuff to actually do eBay. I'm gonna try that one day just to see how it goes. See if anybody will buy them. It ain't nothing wrong with them either. What y'all doing? Ain't nobody talking. Y'all were talking when I was off the phone, on the phone. Look at y'all talking about. I forgot I eat ice cream. Oh yeah, David. That's my email. What y'all talking about? Let me go back and see what y'all were yapping about. Grubhub restaurants are starting to orders earlier than we get the notification. Yeah, David, that's my email address. Let me see something here. I'm gonna look and see how much did I make on that 40-minute call. One moment, I'll be right back. Dang. All right, it didn't show up yet, so I'll wait. See what happens. Guess who I was yapping with on live stream? Not live stream. They was on a live yesterday. Terry Tips. Y'all remember him? He's in Atlanta, and we went out and met Uber Lady Charlotte and DeJour and Toya, and so he was on live stream yesterday doing Uber Eats. So he was like, it was like 6 o'clock in the evening when he started to do Uber Eats, and he said he only made, I think he said he only made $20 or $10, and that was it. And he was on available for a few hours, maybe a couple of hours, and his goal was to make like $100, if not more, doing Uber Eats. So I was like, I said, you're gonna have to be out all night. Like, he said he'd be out 1, 2 o'clock in the morning trying to do Uber Eats. Because he used to do Uber, regular Uber and Lyft, and making, I don't know what happened to Toya. The last time I checked, and that was a few months ago, she was buying storage bins. You know how people be abandoning their storage bins, and she was doing that and buying storage bins, and then you see what people have, and then you try to resell it on Mercari and all that stuff. That's the last time I seen her make videos. She was doing stuff like that. But after that, I didn't see her do anything. And I know she used to work for the federal government too. So I'm thinking if she worked for the federal, she couldn't have been permanent because a lot of those positions are term. So I'm thinking that her term limit was either up and she don't work there anymore. But last time she was making videos, she was selling things on storage. So, and I don't think she was doing Uber and food deliveries and Instacart. I don't think she was doing any of those anymore. And I don't know if she's doing Amazon Flex. So I don't know what she's up to. It's like a lot of people I used to see to make videos. I don't see them do videos anymore. I don't see their YouTube channel or nothing. And then it's amazing. Out the blue, they will pop up, and then they'll make a video. Oh, I've been gone for a while. They'll come back and they'll pop up out of nowhere and make a video. So, because to be honest, I'm not even monetized. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. I'm trying to get to 1,000, but I think if they had 1,000 subscribers, but see, the thing is, you have to have 4,000 hours of view time. So if you could have 1,000 subscribers or whatever number of subscribers, but if nobody's not viewing it, you're not making anything from it. So I think if people dropped off and you just because you got those 1,000 or more subscribers, but they're not looking at your videos, people are not making any money, and then it takes a lot. it takes a lot to make videos, get online. And I don't edit nothing, I do mine straight raw. So just to get on, to get on YouTube, to come on and make videos on YouTube, it could be a little bit daunting because you don't know what you're going to talk about. Um, what is it that that could be kind of hard. What can you talk about? Then if you're not doing live videos and you downloading videos, you gotta talk about a topic, or you gotta be part of some kind of sector. Like I've been viewing people's videos for these last few months of these groups of people that live across the country that is the beef sector. And all they talk about is doxing people, doxing each other, and talking about each other. You should see some of these videos that I've been watching. And it's these group of people, someone called Phi Babe, FAEBAE, Babe Nation. She lives in Chicago. This other person, Tracy, live in San Antonio. Someone named Jay Wilson, live in San Antonio. Another person, they used to be on YouTube, and they have these. It's almost like a cult following. People have these people, and they saying, these groups of YouTube subscribers, and they all in these different sectors, and all they do is talk about each other on YouTube, and they be talking some crazy mess. And I've been caught up in that little mess on YouTube watching it. Like right now, when I probably go to bed in a few minutes, I'll probably lay down and pop up and see what they talking about. These people be having 200-300 people in the chat room, 500 people, um, um, all kind of mess. And they be on YouTube all day, every day. It's like it's their regular job. Almost. And that's all they do. They just make you, and it ain't no channel, it ain't nothing on reality TV. These people ain't famous. It's a mess. I don't know. A couple of y'all know what I'm talking about. Lynn, doing your due, because we watched that sector. I don't even know how we came across that together. Um, so some people on YouTube, they just do the most craziest things, and these ain't famous people. These ain't no TV reality shows personnel or nothing. It's just like they all got into this little sector, and they all in it in a circle, and all they talk about, and it's Timothy Blaine, Phi Babe, um, Tracy, Living My Truth. Um, Let me tell you about what happened in the beginning of the year. It was this one person, VS something, and she had a whole bunch of people in her sector, and she would be doxing. They would look up people's personal information, and then they will be doxing and finding out information about people, calling themselves spilling the tea, and then they call themselves reporting it on these YouTube streets. Yeah. But I don't know if you have control of doing that, because some YouTube creators, it's like when they edit the videos, like they could put ads in between. But the thing is, if nobody's watching the ads, I mean, you could play the ads for so many minutes or seconds, and then you could click on it and skip it. But you're only getting AdSense so much for that. You don't get a whole lot. Doxing is really getting out of hand. It's crazy, and sharing it's just crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's YouTube that puts in terms of the commercials and stuff, because that's the only way how these people will get paid, based on AdSense and revenue from the ads, and the ads are based on what type of channel you make. So if I was talking about taxes or whatever, then there'll be ads based on what I'm talking about. So if my channel was based on a specific type of thing, like fitness or whatever, then ads are going to gear towards my channel because that's what people are watching. Yeah. Jeremy, yeah, you heard of these people that I was talking to you about, that I mentioned? Tracy, Living My Truth, and Five Babe, and Timothy Blaine, and um, Jay Wilson, and there's a whole bunch of crazy people. This other lady in Chicago. And have you heard of that sector I'm talking about? Because I don't know how I got into. I don't know how I even came across these people. I know Lynn doing my do was talking about CEO Drive Her. I don't watch her videos too much. CEO Drive Her, she was always trying to talking about. I don't know what she's talking about really. She she act like she got into the game of all these food deliveries and stuff, and I think she just came a little bit too late when she started coming about. And I don't know what she used to do before as a living, but I think she keeps saying she was like army and in the service. I guess she used to be in the service, or her family was in the service, and then I want to say that she was a police officer or in law enforcement or something, and then lost her license or something. Something happened. I never did get the full scoop as what's with her. But why you start watching her, Hogan reports? What was going on with her? Her family was in law enforcement. Yeah, I thought she was in law enforcement too, because she said she used to be a sergeant or something, and then all her staff members and stuff under her was fired too, and she got let go as well. But she never said the reason why. At least I never heard her tell the story. I know I heard it. I know she said it. So you had to do something very egregious to be in law enforcement and have a rank of being a sergeant, and then you got let go. I find that real strange. Now I understand maybe you got injured on the job or something like that, and you know, and then you are put on some kind of medical leave, and like something really bad happened to you, but no, the way she told it or said it, and then she tried to make it seem like, you know, she said she want to be like a personal coach, a living coach, and this and that or whatever, and trying to make it seem like you making a whole bunch of money doing these food deliveries. I was like, bitch, please, how you ain't making that much money? Not when you did it. I think it was what, I want to say a year ago I came across her, or 2 years, maybe two, not even 2 years ago. It was a year ago. So you came in late in the game and stuff, and I don't know. I try to go on some people's channels just to see and see, let me see what they talking about. But some people, they just they just dumb as I don't know what. I don't say she's dumb, but Some people, they just is another person. And Avon, you know who you talk. We know who we talking about because we talked about this. And this person, they be trying to, I'm gonna grow my business and my internet business, and then you don't even know how to code. She charges at least $35 every consultation. What? Was she consultating what? Not knowing how to not $35 consulting delivering no food. That's stupid. What's she consulting on? I know if you consulting and you trying to be a life coach, or something, but I know she's not charging no consultation fee to be no food delivery. That's crazy. If you consulting, you better be consulting of life goals or life things or something. I ain't trying to be no hater because people always be quick. You just being a hater. You just hating. Anybody hating? Shoot. Because I know in the beginning, when I first started doing this 4 years ago, Calvin, he lived in Atlanta with that big old whiteboard talking about you could make $10,000 a month. And he was putting all these numbers on here where if you did so many referrals with Uber Eats, and then you turn around and did this. Remember him? Different areas like earnings more in gig economy, credit stuff, life coach type stuff. You don't need to consult nobody how to do no earnings and no gig economy. I mean, I bring up my videos. I talk about my experience, how I make extra money doing different types of gig work and jobs, and I let people know about different jobs and different gigs, and what you do to get in, and I tell people, see, I tell people different things of what I do personally to make money, you know, but to say I want to charge a package and me show you how. No. I mean, you could write a little pamphlet book and sell it. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but I don't think she was all that qualified for me. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed when you try to tell people about LLC and you could, how you gonna be an independent contractor for Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and say you try to incorporate it as your own delivery business? You are an independent contractor, sole proprietor, and if you're doing that type of gigs, you don't need to have no special tax ID number to do that. You file under your social security number. That's it. It was so many people give incorrect information that when you go, and that's what I had a fallout with her about. The first time I came across her, I said, that's incorrect. I sent in a message and I wrote something to her to clarify that what she said is not correct. Don't be trying to tell something wrong when you try to tell people, I didn't get my degree, MBA degree for nothing. My bachelor's degree in business, you know, do a little research. You could tell some people who didn't go to college, and you could tell some people um who didn't. Just like that fool the other day when I was in Dollar Tree. Everybody, I'm waiting in line. Me and this other lady, we in line to go to the register. This fool come walking up to the damn cash register at the Dollar Tree. I say, the lady say, excuse me, the line is back here. It's two lines. It ain't no line. It's two lines. Nigga, get the fuck in the back. And I had to, I was like, I was standing, waiting and stuff. And then he gonna be, you beneath me. Nigga, you ain't beneath me no way. The only thing you gonna be beneath is under my foot. So this fool talking about, uh, I got I got a bachelor's degree. Nigga, I got an MBA degree. So he didn't even know. This how stupid he sounded. anyone, if a master's degree is higher than your bachelor's degree, I'm in my own business and I'm an electrician. I said, nigga, bye. You ain't no fucking electrician. You probably know how to put a light bulb together. We going back and forth, back and forth. I'm in the other register. He at the other one. And this young guy talking, y'all both need, it takes two people to argue. Ain't nothing to argue. I'm going to curse your ass out. And that's be the end of that. I said, look at you. Look at all right. You said, you no engine, do no electrician. Talk about he electrician. And he looked like a damn bum off the street. Some young guy, disrespectful. You know, I cursed him right on out. I said, F you. I said, nigga, bye. You ain't got shit. And I said, that's why they niggas be getting shot. You'll be running your fucking mouth. Don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Dumbass. And then he left. And I walked out of the Dollar Tree. He left. He left before I did. Now you could tell he a dumb, stupid ass. He parked his raggedy ass car in front of the Dollar Tree in the fire zone, like he think he was to get in there and get what he want, and just skip people, and then think, and then be disrespectful. Fool. Every time you gotta come across some dumb niggas all the time. Every time I gotta come across some fool. Talk about he got a bachelor's degree and he electrician. You don't need to go to school to be no electrician, dumbass. And he probably didn't know how to put a light bulb together so much. I'm an electrician. He didn't even look like nothing. If you was an electrician, trust me, you ain't walking up in nobody's house looking like that. Probably think you're gonna rob somebody. Damn fool. You know? So these people be getting on YouTube, they be just talking a bunch of nonsense. I'm on my own business and I'm developing a website. Then when you go there to give them a chance to look at it, and I'm saying, excuse me, this is a blog, you know, this is wrong, and you try to give somebody, I ain't say I know how to code perfectly, but at least I'm learning. But dang, if I'm telling you something, people just think you're supposed to pat them on the back. For what? Well, I'm patting you on the back if it's something that's, I'm like, no, you know, if you did something wrong, I know people say it's how you say it, it's how you tell people. But don't come up there trying to charge people and rip people off over some nonsense. That's some of these YouTube channels and YouTube creators, they be a hot mess. The minute you say something, here comes some fool talking about, you just hating, you a hater. What's the other thing they call people, they say to people now? Not hater. Oh, thirsty. Who the hell is thirsty over some raggedy mess? You just thirsty. You just jealous. I don't know what it is with these generation. You tell somebody, no, I don't like that. You hating. Just like when I worked at Domino's, somebody used to make some meal or made something, and I said, and I tasted it. I was like, it ain't got no sugar in it, or something was missing, and it didn't taste good. And you just hating. I'm hating. That's my opinion. If you love it, that's you. But if you bake something and it ain't good, how is that being a hater? I'd rather someone tell me the truth than to sit there, and this is what they say. I'm hating, but yet other person talk about I'm hating, and you saying, well, it could need this, it needs to do this, and blah 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 or whatever. Why lie or talk behind someone's back? But I'm hating, I'm jealous. Okay, psst, ain't no benefit for me. So how is it me? If I made something and stuff, and tell me, shoot. And ain't about, yeah, it's about how you say it. But at the same time, just because you point out the obvious doesn't mean that you hating and jealous. So, so I always say, you know what? Let people do what they want to do. Go about your business. Okay, whatever. If that's what you want, then go ahead. You ain't gotta worry about me. And then don't come, I'd rather if someone I know is an expert in something or knowledgeable in something else, I'm not telling you to hurt you. I'm telling you to help you. But, you know, you can't tell people nothing these days. I get so many dang emails. It's ridiculous. Who else is on here? It's 6 of y'all, but you know what I'm talking. What y'all got else to say? Because I've been on here, How long I've been on here? 3 hours? That's the longest live stream ever. Hey, look, y'all. All right. Donate to the channel. This the Cash App. Ain't gotta be nothing on there. Yeah, I need to start growing my channel more and more. But you know what, though? I'm really curious to see what happens on the weekend when these businesses supposedly be open, restaurants and stuff. I really want to see what's going to happen. But you know what, though? If restaurants and stuff started opening, food deliveries might not be as busy because everybody's going to be wanting to go to restaurants and going out to eat. And they may get tired of getting their food delivered. There's people still going to do it, but I think with the economy being it is, a lot of people ain't going to be ordering food like that. Not like they used to. When the economy gets worse, people ain't going to have that kind of money to be spending on food deliveries. I don't know if they even waiving the delivery fees to a lot of these places. They say they are, but you got to pay $15 minimum just to get McDonald's. I'm like, what the hell? $15 to get McDonald's. People are buying their own gym things for the house. Yep, that's one of the things I do in my infomercials. When I do the infomercials, I got a lot of people ordering that exercise equipment and stuff, the power lift and whatever else. So, yep, a lot of people they're gonna be buying exercise equipment for the house. Lenox Mall and the Mall of Georgia are reopening Friday, but with restrictions. What kind of restrictions, Hogan? How they gonna do that other than having somebody at the main entrance with a ticker, seeing how many people go into the mall, into the store? Oh, about the gyms. The only way I can see people they restricting that is if someone literally standing at the door with a ticker or something and have so many people in the gym. Now I don't know if they're gonna do the classes anytime soon, but I don't know. I ain't going to no gym. I'm not going to no gym. Matter of fact, I don't even have my LA Fitness membership anymore, so I'll wait on that. I will just start going back to Stone Mountain Park and walk around the park and walk up the mountain and go to the park and start walking. That's it. Other than that, and work out these gym equipment that I got at home. So I ain't doing it. Shoot, you know what? I could turn my house into a gym, to be honest, once I finish cleaning it. Take that dang weight equipment that I got in that other room and that exercise bands and figure out how I'm gonna use this TV that's over here. Let me see if I could turn this around real quick. Ah, shoot. It's too can't. I got this TV and I don't have any cable, so I could exercise right in this room. All this empty room, I ain't got no bed in here, and and turn it into an exercise room. Limit the number of entrances, limiting the sinks and urinals and bath rooms to every other one, placing decals on floors to direct. Oh, that's what they doing? I still ain't going. I don't care what. I'm not doing it. Nope. No, no. Mm-mm. What are you gonna do? You're gonna dispatch police officers in different. I mean, they already have police officers at Lenox Mall anyway. What are you gonna do? Have police officers and security guards to try to make sure people are keeping social distancing and they more than 20% of the store can fill with customers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Each store they must gonna have what? They're gonna have somebody about the volunteer programs. I don't know. Who knows? I ain't going to see and I ain't going to curious to want to know what they're gonna do. I'm not doing it. Not right away. Not like that. Now I may if I go, I'm gonna have to have me something covering up my face. Something. And I don't, even when I go somewhere, I don't be up on people. I be walking real quick. I don't get into that. You must wear a mask and more hand sanitizer stations. That still ain't gonna curtail the spread of this corona. It ain't. It's just not. Well, where did all these masks come from? I can't find a single goddamn mask anywhere other than they want you to make your own. But all of a sudden, you see hand sanitizer. Where they get that from? Someone needs to be the first test subject. It ain't gonna be me. Just like those foolish people protesting about, oh, open up the government, open up. And some stupid ass lady up in Virginia somewhere or North Carolina, she was the main organizer. They had all those organizers in North Carolina. They weren't wearing no mask, demanding that they open up, pressuring the states to open up. They said it was on the not Ricky Smiley show, Charlemagne the God. I was watching it, and they was giving her the donkey of the year, donkey of the day, or whatever. Turn around, the organizer caught the corona, and she was on her Facebook and tested positive. And people said, you know what, she shouldn't get no assistance. She said, you organized all this mess and turn around, you caught it. She caught it. Bet you your ass won't be thinking, This plaza is reopening too. I ain't gonna be no first. I ain't testing nothing. I'm gonna stay right on home. There ain't no reason for me to go. To be honest, between all these jobs, these two jobs I got working from home, I'm gonna be mostly home. And the only time I'm gonna go out is if I have to go to the store to get something to eat, groceries or whatever, and come on back home. That's it. I felt a little tingling in my throat anyway. Not to say it's that, but I felt a little um tingly in my throat. So I'm waiting for my lemon basil tea to seep in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna drink that and see how that tastes before I go to bed. Which will be in a few minutes anyway. I've been on here for 3 hours, and I'm tired. To the no. So we'll see what happens come Friday and the weekend when all the malls and stores are open and see how that goes. I missed to volunteer at the Red Cross, so any place that let me volunteer. Oh, well, you know what, Romeo? Hopefully, they won't need a lot of volunteers for the Red Cross, and if this gets out of hand. So, but we do appreciate the service because I know they used to have people pick up items and stuff. The kidney fund, they call you on the phone, say you have anything to donate. So I don't know when that's gonna come about or resurface. People ain't think about the organizations that nonprofit organizations that actually provides um, goods and stuff for people to buy and volunteers. Even though you don't get paid, but as an organization, they still need money to provide the services that they help people to get. So even though they take donations of furniture and household goods and gross food, the reason I volunteer is to have a social life and improve my English. Oh, that's great, Romeo. I like that. You know what? You probably speak more better English than native people who speak English. You know what? I'm gonna start doing when I go on live StreamYard, I'm gonna start doing like inviting people to come on and have a conversation. Thanks. We could do that. If anyone else would want to become on my channel and a panel, you have to come on. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You could actually just show your avatar and then you could talk and then we could have conversation so I could know what you're talk. English is my second language. Jeremy, English ain't your second language. You can say that. You sound like you born right here in the United States. Sometimes I wish I was bilingual though. I mean, I try to learn Spanish, but I don't speak it. Oh, that's great too. American Sign Language. Now that is something that I would love. I learned to do the alphabet. Let me see. A B wait C D E what F G H I J K L M N O P. No, this is Q R S something. I can't remember. God dang it. Never mind. That Pay to Drive does. Also, the other YouTube does that. Name Mike Martinez. What Pay to Drive? You talk about Pete? Oh, you talk about the other Mike and Pete Pay to Drive? They're back and forth. I can't remember how to do the alphabet anymore. Cross your finger is R S. I know U V W X Y. What is it? Z? I can't remember. Cross your fingers R. To let people come in their live stream talk about anything. Well, I'm gonna do that. I know I have a code to give, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, I know. Invite, copy to clipboard. Okay, I think I know how to do it. Sure, I would love to learn, Jeremy. I would love to learn. But that probably takes so long just to really be an expert in it, but put good rules first. Okay, we're gonna try that one day. Okay, what time is it? It's only 1:20. See, I've been up, so I could have been on the phone taking calls and orders. But I am just so tired. I'll be on the phone tomorrow, and if they say it's better, I am a CODA. CODA is child of deaf adults. Oh, that's good. Well, we appreciate your service as well to you too. We do enjoy. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, my throat is hurting. I feel like it's. Ugh. I'm surprised. Usually in the summertime, I used to get this bad cough and this. Um, I'll be coughing for like months, and I couldn't. And it wouldn't even be anything. I'm not allergic. I don't have asthma or nothing like that. I used to get it real bad around the summer. Right around the summertime come, so that's why. That's one another reason why I'm not trying to go out and about like that. Yeah, I do remember that. How come you change your name anyway, Jeremy? All right, y'all. Remember to like the thumbs up, even though I'm gonna have to delete the video because unfortunately, I didn't want no information showing up on this video because I'm more into music and I might do videos. You should do that. That's something I've never seen on YouTube, and I think you could get a lot of people. You should do that. You should do that. I think people are in anything with music, arts, cooking, make great YouTube channels. And I think that would be something really great. You should do it. I'll be glad to subscribe and share your video. You should do it. I think if you do that, I'm not saying do it for the money, but I think that's really a good service that you could offer and tap into a service that people um, don't really provide. And a lot of there's a lot of people with that type of issue that would really appreciate that music and ASL language. I would do it. If I knew how to do it, I would do it. I would do music and do it like that. Because the church I go to, which I need, they have when they have a person who does it in music when they have, and that's what they do. I'll be looking. I said, and this person, she's actually um not Pam Greer. What is her name? She's on a major news outlet in Atlanta. This black woman, I can't remember her name. She goes to my church. She's a certified expert sign language, and she's in the music sign language, and she's actually on the TV. And she goes there, and I said, "Is that so and so from Channel Two, Channel something something?" And she does it, and they play music and do the music And she just do the whole thing. I was like, man, that's amazing. How you do that? Well, let me know when you have it up, and then I will be um, watching and look out for your videos. I would really enjoy doing. I would really enjoy looking at that. That would be something I really want to do. I would enjoy it. So go ahead and do it. You will get so many people that's going to really appreciate that. Because I'm so tired of watching crappy videos, messy videos of people, even though it's entertaining because it's stupid as hell, but sometimes I want to watch, I've been watching another type of videos I've been watching a lot is gardening videos, seeds and gardening and stuff. And I've been really looking into that. After last year, I messed up trying to grow spinach and all that stuff. And I was like, I was doing it all wrong. But hopefully tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm gonna I'm gonna show y'all my little startup video, my little startup garden is right there in that back. When you see that window in the back, right under there, it's like I have a box and I put soil, well, gardening dirt or gardening soil rather, and I put holes and I have put some peas and radish, and then I'm gonna put another little area in the back because I'm not doing like a big old raised bed and stuff because I don't know where the sun's supposed to where you get the most sun. So it's gonna be a little section, and I'm gonna do they say you could start out in pots, and so tomorrow one of my things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start laying out my seeds, and I'm gonna put them in these red cups I got all over the place, all these little cups I got, and I'm gonna start the thing and put it outside and start it because it's supposed to. I could sow it in the ground directly, but then you can also start it 8 weeks before it's planting. So this is January, February, March, April 9th. So right around this time, I'm supposed to be starting putting the seeds out. So in a couple out sometime in the summer, it will be ready. So hopefully it will work this time, and I could show y'all what I got. So, but when I've been going to the Dollar Tree, amazingly, all those seeds are gone. I'm like, God dang. Because people started growing their own vegetables and start growing their own garden. So a lot of people started buying up a lot of the seeds. But luckily for me, I had a bunch of seeds that I had saved up from last year, and I bought some in a few months ago before all that happened. So I bought a lot of seeds. I got them in this tin can, so I need to look through them. And then when I look through them, I'm gonna tomorrow morning I'm gonna start lay out more of the groundwork. But I already started composting, so I've been any kind of rotten foods or fruit or whatever I eat, eggshells. I've been developing a compost. I actually have a compost bin, but it's nothing in the compost bin. I had this old garbage gallon garbage because you have to now use the green garbage can. So I started doing compost, leaves, trimmings, banana peels, eggs, fruit, anything that so I started composting it. Now it's not hot enough, and I put leaves, of course. So I've been trying to let that thing turn into compost. But it's getting there. It's decomposing down, but you're supposed to turn it. But it hasn't really been extremely hot. It hasn't been hot yet. So I guess when the weather starts getting warmer and start getting hotter, and then it's going to start to really do what it needs to do. But I really supposed to have been start composting maybe months ago. But I had it for a couple months. I had it for a few months now. So hopefully it'll turn into that gold dirt, and then I could use it, and then because it's all about the ground. It ain't the seeds, it's the preparing of the ground. So I've been trying to do a little bit of something with that, but I'll show y'all tomorrow. When I go outside tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to. It's not going to be a live stream. It's going to be maybe a videotape, and then hopefully I'll be able to download it after that. So when y'all see it, keep out and watch out sometime tomorrow morning, and I'm going to show y'all and download the video. So then if I do my juicing, I'll show y'all that too. All right, I'm sleepy and my throat is sore and I'm thirsty. So I'll talk to y'all later. So y'all have a good night. Bye. Have a good night, Hogan, Jeremy, Lynn, Avon, Jez, Romeo, all of y'all.